myself. Oh no, give me that cell. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and fill my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, not on Zoom. Got the scene in it.
Make sure you're subscribed to
What's up, y'all?
JerCrispy.
Shows the most, does the most. JerCrispy, welcome back to another video. DoorDash girl situation is disgusting. Disgusting. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow our social media is gonna pop on the screen. I heard a little bit of it, and I wanted to watch somebody actually because I do got some intake to say what I have to say.
All right, guys and girls. So there's a story going around surrounding this DoorDasher. This woman, I don't even know her name, but she's
about to do more. It's about to do more and more. If I say your name wrong, bro, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad.
A female DoorDasher who recently lost her job because, well, I mean, she was doing her job. She went to pick up food, and as DoorDashers do, they deliver food to people with instructions right on the app. And on the app, it said, leave the food on the doorstep, right? So step 1, DoorDash assigns an order to a driver in the vicinity. Step 2, that particular driver, depending on how many orders they have, will pick up that order and multiple other orders before they are on their way to delivery. Step 3, when they finally...
Yeah, if it said leave on the door, why would she open the door though? That had got me off guard. Like, why would you open the door?
get to their destination, there are instructions listed on the order, like leave it by the door or knock on the door or call me when you get there. Now, in this particular situation, and I've not heard any sensible takes aside from a few creators out there like Abba and Preach, of which I was watching their stream on this earlier, but aside from them, I've not heard any sensible moderate takes on this. And it seems to me this is why I'm a voice of reason in this hellish landscape of extremeness on both sides. Let's hot take, and I know this is going to upset a lot of people, which it shouldn't. But both of the individuals in this situation were wrong. Yes, two wrongs don't make a right. Ha ha. Revolutionary, right? But to get into the meat and potatoes,
No, I feel like she was in the wrong. Cause why would you open the door? Just leave it. Now, if it was crack open and stuff, and then you accidentally just, I don't even know how you accidentally push your body on over, then yeah.
Push this guy's door, right? Apparently it was cracked or wide open. There's debate on whether or not the door was wide open or cracked at the time of her approaching this door to leave food on his doorstep. But let me play the footage for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about before I go on my yap session about my entire thoughts in the situation.
Yeah, that door probably.
That's fucked up.
So as you can see, she's a bit puzzled, right? Now, everybody's debating on whether or not she actually, when delivering that food, saw the door was cracked and decided to push it in because she peeped inside. Maybe it was kind of like, you know, being nosy before actually delivering the food. Pushed the door open or not and intruded on this man's privacy. Other people are speculating that the door was already wide open like that. As you can see, she's on the street too. And the man is literally passed out with his pants around his ankle. Now, I'm just going to assume, because there's literally no proof that this man did this intentionally, that he may have passed out from an intense goon session, or he may have been, you know, very drunk. Could have been a
Well, shit, unless he got high as a bit and ate the edibles, and edibles got him like that.
Friday night. Bro probably smoked a little Mary Jane, you know,
Right.
Took back a few shots of tequila, tried to rub one out, and before he could complete the job, he just passed out. Like, it happens all the time. And as far as the door being wide open, we don't know why. Could have been a strong gust of wind. He could just have a shitty fucking lock. I don't know. Or maybe he could legitimately be a creep, a perv. All of that is speculation. There's literally no proof. Now, to put myself in her shoes, to play devil's advocate, since a lot of people are railing against her, I will say, if I were a DoorDasher and I approached this situation, roles reversed, it was a woman passed out on the couch, pants around her ankle, and literally she's just laying there, ass cheeks and all, I would be a little weirded out too. But you know what? You know what I wouldn't do?
I wouldn't say that's not my business. Whatever they got going on, bro, I'm gonna just say, hey, you know, hey, your food here. Drop it right there and then go on by my day and don't speak about it. Just tell my friends about it. We hit, ha ha, he laugh about it, and then boom, move on to the next day.
Is I would not film her. I wouldn't upload her to the internet. I wouldn't dox her.
I would say that's what I said. I would never film her or nothing like that. I wouldn't even think to be on that situation, just like in general.
Ma'am, are you all right? Is everything all right? If no response, then hey, I'm just here to do my job. I will drop the food down, and I certainly wouldn't touch the door to crack it open, which people are speculating that she did. I wouldn't do any of that. I would just leave the food there, take the picture for proof, that I deliver the food and be on my way. I wouldn't film her or him and upload it to the internet to embarrass them or whatever and claim that I was sexually assaulted. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, she's claimed that she's been sexually assaulted in this situation, which is just a reach. And I'm tired in this day and age, people watering down literally everything. People have watered down sexual harassment in general, racism, all the isms, all the phobias. Like, a lot of these words don't even hold the power that they once used.
I ain't learned today some female favorite word. Manipulated. He's a freaking abuser. He's a gaslighter. He's a beater. Oh, you don't need to be around him. He's this and that. I'm like, damn, bruh. My guy is just a chill guy. He might just be a chill guy. Oh, they got some assholes right there, dudes. But y'all,
because people just keep using them and labeling.
Y'all be picking them dudes. Man, they got some good guys out there. Y'all be picking them dudes. But, you know, back to the situation.
For any situation, basically, that bothers them, offends them, or they feel uncomfortable in. That said, in this video, she actually named the man in the situation. She said a man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have order left at door, sees his DoorDasher, me, has a female name, quote-unquote, falls asleep on the couch with his pants down, and underwear around his ankles, and his front door wide open in 59-degree Fahrenheit. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order. In that situation, again, to play devil's advocate, it is creepy. We don't know his intentions, nor did she. But of course, because of his gender and the time of day and because she's a woman, there's preconceived notions. We all have natural biases running through our subconscious every single day. Unfortunately, that is what it is. So I can understand her perspective from her point of view. But again, the best course of action from that point on forward was to not film that naked man on his couch, because you don't know what kind of state of mind he was in. And if you were genuinely concerned, you could have literally just called 911 if you were concerned for his safety, which you likely.
And then if you felt like he was in the harm, then why would you take his order? As soon as you saw if the door was allegedly open, why did you just left the food right by the steps, park over right by the steps, and just drop it off and say, hey, boom, 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 boom. If he don't hear, hey, then I don't know.
You could have reported it to DoorDash. You could have just gently put the food down, take the picture back away, report it to all the authorities you want to. And lastly, what you could have done was not upload it to the internet, because now she's been fired.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job. And they won't tell me why.
Ma'am, the reason why is because you filmed a naked man in the privacy of his own home. Mind you, at first glance, the situation can come off as creepy, but you don't know why he was passed out on his couch, and you uploaded it, a nude video of him, to the internet and doxed him. You shared his name out there. Austin, I believe, to millions of people. You're too much of a liability. Of course, they're gonna fire you.
They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation, providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
Now, I will be fair to her again and say, hey, it is very annoying. I deal with this situation with YouTube all the time. They'll tell you a made-up excuse, or they literally won't tell you the reason why they took down a video or penalized you. So I completely understand her frustration. But again, I'm pretty sure DoorDash and you at the point in time knew exactly why you were deactivated.
So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related.
How much you get paid for like doing DoorDash and stuff like that? And like, no, in general, like I know you get paid this much. So like, if you said that was like your rent and all that other stuff, how much DoorDash you do just to get enough to pay for your rent and water bill and all that other stuff? Something you have now.
They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing.
Okay.
They just fired me.
Wow.
And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. And that was my own.
If I was the roommate, I would have said, man, shut the fuck up.
Only way to make money to pay my bills.
Yeah, this chick is crazy. And she's watering down the word sexual assault when there's real sexual assault victims out there who are actively raped, like forcibly pinned down to situations against their will and their innocence taken away. Now, there are a lot of weirdos out there who want to say what that man did on that couch, him, I guess, sleeping with his pants around his ankles, is sexual assault. They want to broaden the term. Okay, let's play by that logic. Then I guess any form of public indecency is going to be sexual assault too, right? And this will be highly subjective, right? Because I guess a lot of people are now just going to start being sexual assault. People who come outside with nothing but Speedos and stilettos on, sexual assault. Motherfuckers who don't shower on the daily and are constantly assaulting my olfactory senses. Is that now harassment to my nose? Harassment to now my ability to smell? Certain girls who come outside with literal lingerie, or, mind you, I live in Atlanta, right? Women coming outside with invisible bras. You could literally see their big ass areolas right through the fabrics, and short ass skirts with no underwear on, where you could literally see their ass cheeks and their ass crack. And if they do have underwear on, it's basically like a G-string. Is that now sexual assault? Because in my mind, I wouldn't classify it as such. I would say at max it's indecent exposure, and I wish a lot of people would kind of like not come outside like that. But I wouldn't say personally I'm now have been sexually.
You just can't say that it's sexual assault if he didn't physically touch you or violate you or try to kidnap you or try to get you in the all the shit. I know y'all see this in the movies and all that other stuff, and shows and stuff like that. We know, y'all know what I'm talking about. But in general, you just can't say it's sexual assault and thinking you're not just gonna get a winning case. Now, if you would have had a lawyer, the lawyer would have even took you serious. The judge would have even took you serious. The judge would say, "Case dismissed. Get out, my lady," and you had to go work. You had to start AOF.
Assaulted. And DoorDash's response was, we've seen tough, sensitive posts, right? So they fired her, deactivated her account. Technically, you're a contractor on these apps since you're not of legal employment. Technically, some states have tried to, make ride-sharing delivery people employees, but that's besides the point. They say, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience sexual assault, harassment, or abuse. And DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it. Full stop. Point blank period. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. And I 100% agree with DoorDash in this situation. They also say in this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe. And that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated, along with the customers. So both of them were deactivated. All right, he was in the wrong for sure. He should have made sure his doors were locked. Even if he was drunk or passed out from some kind of intoxication, he should have made sure after that goon sesh or while.
Yeah, that door should have been locked. Cause if he was actually where he was like in a dangerous spot, he would have been dead, like low key.
He was doing what he was doing. All doors were locked.
Would have been
and she should have made
witness. So her recording herself doing that stuff. Now that would have ended up she would have ended up at least about a year or however much the judge was, because she was part of the evidence. And that dude allegedly did get in a shootout and passed away. And she recorded that stuff of him naked. She will at least be serving some jail time.
Made sure that she never filmed that and never uploaded it to the internet. Two wrongs don't make it right. I also saw this one comment from the r/DoorDash subreddit on Reddit, and this one person said missing info. She took photos/video of the man as quote unquote evidence, but then posted several places online before contacting police. So she, once again, literally posted all this for clout before even contacting local authorities. They also said exposing customers online is explicitly prohibited in the Dasher's contract. They're taking the assault seriously and have contacted police to start investigation and have banned the customer. Someone else responded back by saying, allegedly a friend of his responded on TikTok, and here's the comment. Here's the comment saying, and this is from a person named Ladybug, so I'm gonna assume it's a girl, could be a guy, who knows. They say, he's suing her for false allegations. My friend knows him. He has a doorbell camera and it proves the door was closed and she walked in from what my friend said. So that sounds crazy. This is, by the way, hearsay. Someone else responded back by saying, well, in the original video she said it was cracked open, and I have not seen that original video yet. So many people keep talking about an original video. I have yet to see it, so again, this is speculation. But they go on to say, and that she pushed it open. So even if it wasn't fully closed, she's 100% in the wrong. Ladybug then said it was fully closed. They have the doorbell ring footage. So when that footage comes out, if they can prove that this door was closed or even just cracked, because you know some doors have a problem with fully closing sometimes, then she's truly fucked.
Yeah, and she's messed up. She's over with. And then she got the police involved. Oh yeah. That's right.
And she's going to be liable for doxing and uploading almost like semi-revenge corn, if you can call it that. Then Goblin responded back by saying, oh, I know. I'm just saying, if you even go by what she was claiming, she's in the wrong too. Because I suppose in this alleged initial video of which I believe TikTok took down because she didn't censor this guy's, body parts properly. She probably uploaded another version, speculatively, allegedly, that then complied with TikTok's rules. By the way, TikTok banned her account. I think she got like 3 strikes. So clearly, DoorDash is not on her side. TikTok's not on her side. The general public is not on her side. Aside from a few fringe weirdos out here who believe she's 100% in the right, which I don't think she is. Like, I understand her perspective, but I just,
However, there's a lot of people right now that claim that they saw her original video and they saw her open the door because it was just opened by a crack and then she ended up pushing it the rest of the way through. And then there's a whole nother group of people that say that they didn't see the video of her doing that, but then they did hear her say later on in a different video that she ended up taking down that she did push the door open. What we do know this woman did was that she got her camera out and she ended up taking a video of this man. What we also know is that that man is inside his house in his living room on his couch and he is passed out. What would happen? What kind of conversation would we all be having if the genders were reversed and it was actually a man delivery driver and he took his camera out and he videoed a woman that was in her living room, in her house, on her couch, naked.
Naked, by the way, and passed out. Yeah, there would be no talks of sexual harassment on, his side. She would probably have a stronger case of being sexually harassed, let's be honest here. And rightfully so, because that is weirdo behavior. You don't film anybody, male or female, on their couch, passed out.
Without consent in general. And like, bro, you gotta always, anything y'all do with a female, please, I beg y'all for all my niggas subscribers, ask consent. I promise you, woman will quickly hurry up and pull that card. And y'all know what card I'm talking about. You see, this is like a card. Same as females too. Ask the dude for consent. Because some dudes, they sensitive. They'll pull that card too. So it's 50-50 for both of them. But let's go ahead and finish out this video, and I think that'll probably be it.
Like that. You don't know what happened to them, literally. If anything, if you're genuinely concerned, call 911 and ambulance maybe, because clearly something's not right. But then again, that is the plagues of living in a low-trust society where everybody is highly cynical and thinking that everyone has the worst intentions for them.
All right. Anywho, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all be safe around the world, man. Watch out for people like these, bro. Just stay around. Stay with at least about a friend. If you do get drunk, slump over at your house. Bring a friend over. Have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or if you live by yourself, please lock your doors. Please, man. I don't want to hear none of y'all. None of y'all got slump over and somebody took your whole TV and couches and jewelry and stuff, and y'all on my Discord talking about JerCrispy, they took my TV. Then you be in it snotting buggers and all that other stuff. Love y'all. See y'all when I see y'all. We're on the road to 500, and I'll see y'all in the next one.